loading in. Rated Gaming versus Team Wary. Good lucks go out, and let's see if we have ourselves a good game. Hopefully it's nice and close.
Yeah, hopefully we can either see maybe a Maverick ban here or even a Thatcher ban.
And it's gonna be the Maverick taken off the board. And I mean, that's kind of expected. I know it's definitely a lot easier if you're a defender to counter Thatcher than it is Maverick. Capped out taken off the board as well. Makes sense. That way he can't flame off the bandit trigger on that CCTV wall.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna try to play Womai or Womai and Jaeger combination for the nades now.
Well, they definitely won't be playing Valkyrie.
Yeah, no cams?
And with Echo being banned right now in our league,
that's a lot of
that's a lot of intel you're not gonna have.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see. The next band here is gonna be Womai. I think that's a pretty good band for Team Wary, except they are defending first, so there's that.
It could be one of those picks where it's like, we don't play him, the other team might as well ban him.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Wamai is just so annoying. He's such an annoying operator to play against. So,
and you never know where it's gonna be either, you know?
No, never. And I feel like there were quite a few random picks there. They're gonna have to 6-pick off the Echo. Wary looking like they're not really ready. Because I think I saw 3 auto picks.
They got the Caviera still on the board though, so it's gonna be pretty spicy here.
And it's kind of a bummer that happened, because I don't think the Caviera was intentional.
Yeah, so they couldn't really 6-pick out of it.
No.
Alright, so we'll see the default like walls here, reinforcements. It's gonna be main wall, and one towards rafters so that the attackers can't just shoot you from outside once they get the left side wall. It'll be interesting where this Cav is gonna play.
10 seconds to go.
I have an idea where she's gonna play, and it's gonna be where no one expects her to be. Just patiently waiting in a corner.
Yep.
Attackers are moving out to
probably in the basement.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty standard setup. They have all the default rotation holes. The attacking team starting over on the jacuzzi side.
Yeah, no, they might do a bedroom take here and then have some people go over to the main wall.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Although, I guess that right there is a little bit different. You typically see those reinforced and not as a long angle being held from Maestro looking into the master bedroom side. However,
he does have the cam there, so
yeah,
I guess with the lack of Valve cams and lack of intel, they just decided to do that there so they can know whether they push construction or not.
Yeah, and I mean, for how they're attacking, that's exactly where they're coming from, so that's going to be a really useful camera. However, with that being soft, it also kind of opens up a lot of breach potential for the attackers.
Yeah, especially since they have Zafia to get the Maestro cam, and they also have Buck to like completely just open up that wall. So it looks like Sophia did open part of that wall.
Yeah, and I kind of expected that would happen, because why not? And they're also going to get rid of the Maestro cam as well. Thatcher's going out. probably to disable a cam, but there's nobody there to capitalize on it, so it's gonna be fine. But Maestro is
Maestro
gonna
gets
be
down.
taken out.
Maestro and Bandit are out.
And Sophia's down as well. She could pick herself up. She's not in a great position, but she is gonna pick herself up. Never mind, she cancels it and gets picked up by her teammate.
Cav's
And
getting
Caveira
2
with a
kills
double
over
kill.
here.
Drone ready.
It's gonna
I
be
think-
a Cav 1v3.
I think the Cav is just playing and using her gun, not really for her ability or anything.
Yeah. Well, with the fact that like it could have been an auto pick, you know, but she
Yeah.
is gonna get a triple kill.
And she is holding strong.
Yeah, she is. They haven't planted yet. Thermite has bomb. Hibana is on site, rotating to red stairs, and she is gonna get taken out. So, rated gaming on the first round.
And I gotta say, overall, a good first round. It was kind of back and forth. It was how I like to see it played, you know, kind of slow and steady for the start, and then just kind of explosiveness there at the end.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think they expected that wall to be open for sightlines, but they did what they could to kind of take that site and take down Maestro and his camera for intel, and then you know they just kind of wonder once Bandit got taken out first, and then Maestro.
Defenders
Yeah, I think if you're
protect the
gonna have a
bombs from being
strat like
defused by
that,
attackers.
you really need to have a lot of utility there to protect the Maestro cam, which they didn't really have. As Zofia, I don't even think there was an ADS, and maybe there
No,
was
I don't
only
think
one,
so.
because if so, it was burned out really quick.
Yeah, I think the ADS was towards the window, and Thatcher got that one, but I don't think there was any ADS in cash room.
10 seconds left before
It would
insertion.
have been also useful if they played in bedroom, you know, with that
Yeah.
cam there, and just took control of logistics, making sure that people couldn't just push into construction easily. But they pretty much gave out construction control and gave the whole team, the other team, access to that wall, that free wall.
Yeah, and it looks like the attackers are going with the same approach here. They're going to open up that jacuzzi wall. We have Pulse downstairs where we'd expect him to be, kind of looking around to see if he can get any intel up to his team. And I don't think he's going to be able to see anybody from where he is right now, but as he comes up those red stairs, hopefully he sees that there's an entire team waiting for him by jacuzzi.
Yeah, they did not get the default cam outside, so Vigil is just watching them from there, waiting to see whether he can run out and get a pick or not.
And we're seeing some late reinforcements by the Mira, and I think that was on the garage wall, and that is a risky reinforcement to be doing 30 seconds into your round.
Yeah, and she also has one towards lounge as well. And that's the post coming out by Buck. I think he got him through the walls into kitchen. And Vigil is gonna be downed as well in bar. So this is gonna be unfortunate because we're not really sure if he's gonna be able to get picked up or not.
Yeah, I think he's down for the count here, and it looks like this is definitely going in favor of the attackers. Rated gaming.
Oh,
As
what a
Tito hits a
shot!
nasty shot. Wow.
Located.
I didn't even see that pixel.
No, that was crazy.
You
I
got
think
Mira over
we're
here
probably
from
too
Legion.
old for that.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. Legion getting a pick over here in CC, and they're still trying to get back into sight, but it's a 2v4. They're pretty overwhelmed. Mira's coming below. She might go for the C4. But no, she coming up red stairs. It's gonna be a 3v2 with Legion getting another pick on Thatcher.
Buck's watching the red stairs rotate,
The
but he looked away and
timing!
I think he missed it, but he's still watching that hole in the wall, which could be crouched under.
Yeah, definitely. And Mira's crouching under, oh no.
Defenders have
Oh
eyes
my
on
god,
the
and
diffuser.
she
Attackers need to protect it.
picks off the thermite. Oh, Buck, the timing.
So both attackers are gonna be outside. One's outside construction wall and one's outside CCTV window. Bomb is, diffuser is planted. Hibana's gonna take out Legion. Buck is rotating into Master. And they have a pretty good crossfire on the diffuser there. So good job, Rated Gaming, for that take.
Yeah, that was really nice. And we had a Twitter poll earlier today. It looks like I was right. Team Wary is the underdog here, but it's very close. Rated Gaming has a 52.9%, and Team Wary has 47.1%.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty even. That's pretty even.
Right now, being the attacker team, you're feeling pretty comfortable. You just won 2 of your, what is it, 6? 2 of your 6 attacks. And going into a split as
Attackers need
a
to locate
defender,
and
you
defuse
want it
as
to
many
be
bombs as they can.
4-2. But it
Yeah.
looks Rated Gaming already has their 2 wins that they need for this to be going in their favor. So anything here on out as an attacker is just kind of extra.
Yeah, pretty much. And it wasn't that Team Wary was just losing their fights, because they were able to put it down to 2v2 from a 2v4 perspective. So that was really good for Team Wary, but at the end it was just the crossfire that got them
10
down.
seconds.
Got them knocked around there.
Yeah, they had that covered really, really well.
To insertion.
Yeah, and I'm glad the Buck rotated into Master Bedroom, because he
Attackers are
didn't
moving
really
out to
have a
locate a
good
bomb and defuse it.
sight line for the diffuser outside construction. So that was a good rotate for him, making sure that even if his teammates fall, he can get the diffuser and still get the round.
We see Pulse doing some roaming here. Luckily, nobody was on that drone, so they're not going to know that he was there until they go and check it. Drones coming out from the attackers. They really like coming from Jacuzzi. It seems like, I feel like every single time that's where they're going to enter from.
Yeah, and this is a new thing that I've been seeing recently, that people starts pushing from Jacuzzi instead of CCTV wall.
More drones coming out. There's no defenders on the 3rd floor, so they're pretty good there, but they are wasting time by making the attackers just a little unsure, because at this point, I'm sure they understand that there's going to be some roamers, and they're going to have to find out where they are.
Yeah, and I think the Pulse rotating back into site with under 2 minutes left, I think that'll be really good for Team Wary, because then they can get a C4 denial on either kitchen hatch. So that's a good rotate for Pulse there.
And I would like to see maybe Legion or somebody kind of put a little pressure on the red stairs, just to make sure that somebody has to watch that angle. That way they're not all looking down from, you know, kitchen or even from logistics.
Oh no. He's gonna miss the
Of course, not
C4.
gonna connect. That's too bad.
That is too bad. Kitchen hatch is gonna be open, so is dirt. So Rated Gaming has 2 ways to get into site here, and it looks like they are just getting picks from kitchen and blue stairs. Wanna flashed himself twice.
We've
But
all
his gun
been
is
there.
way too far.
Bomb located by attackers.
Oh, definitely.
And so it looks like the take is gonna be Dirt and Blue. They're gonna push in, and Sheriff's gonna take him out. Plant's
There's
going
another
down
one
behind the
planting.
second box. He can see his
Oh, you can
butt.
see the cat?
There we go. Oh, but he
Oh.
gets it down.
Team Wary
But-
does take the round with Vigil helping out Jaeger
Bomb
into
diffuser
sight.
disabled by defenders. Defender mission successful.
Would have been like pixel perfect.
Yeah. If I'm sure if we saw it either, it would have been. So we got 2-1 for the scoreboard so far. It's gonna be about the same. About the same ops.
Yeah, it seems like these are all kind of useful and comfortable operators. I do like the cap can pick. It's kind
Oh,
of
the
troll,
old
but
captain.
maybe
Attackers need to
you can
locate
get
and
something
defuse
for
as
it.
many bombs as they can.
Yeah, and you know, Captain Traps also can take a little bit of time from the attackers because they have to check the doors. So if the attackers don't drone well, then you know, get free injures, free kills, and whatnot.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no IQ from the attacking team. So
There is a Thatcher though, so that'll be unfortunate if Thatcher just gets like maybe 2 or 3 Captain Traps
10
in
seconds left before insertion.
one EMP, but we'll see how this
5
Captain
seconds
works
left
out
before
and
insertion.
if it puts a little bit of tension
Attackers
for
must
the
locate and
attackers.
defuse the bomb.
yeah, if I'm Capcan, I'm putting those traps all around the master bedroom area just because that's where the attackers have been coming from every single round.
Yeah, definitely. And even though they reduced his traps to like half health, oh, and 1 pick already from Buck into the Captain. Oh no.
Maybe he can get some kills from the grave.
Yeah, maybe. We can all hope. Oh
I'm
no,
not-
Captain's body is just in the CCTV window. That's unfortunate.
I'm curious if he was trying to spawn peek or if he was maybe trying to put a trap on that window and just got pre-fired.
Yeah, I think he might have been trying to put like a trap on the window and just got pre-fired by Bug. That's unfortunate. Good flank drone placement there from Rated Gaming, by the way. They have a Claymore watching main stairs and a drone for flames, so they just need to make sure they check it every once in a while because there is Vigil flame downstairs, but they are putting a lot of pressure in construction here and they're getting the wall already with a minute and 40 seconds left on the clock. Vigil is gonna get a kill into the Sophia. That's a good pick.
And that's gonna be the bandit being taken out as he tries to flank red stairs. That's gonna put us at a 4v3 in favor of the attackers.
Yeah, and it seems like Vigil went back into sight, but Thatcher is gonna get picked off by Vigil.
Vigil's gonna go ahead and make himself a little rotate hole slash clear some vision to kind of lock down construction and help out his Jaeger here.
Rated Gaming only has 50 seconds left. We still have to figure out where they can plant. They could go A and Barrage. Vigil is currently flashed. I think if they can get 1 more pick to an A, they are opening up a red hall and taking a lot of damage.
Oh,
Jaeger just took a lot of damage there, rotating.
but I was gonna say, it looked like Vigil downed Buck and he did. But they're gonna get Buck back. No, they're not.
Oh! Jaeger with a
15
good
seconds
pick on
remaining.
Buck, getting revived there. The window comes in,
Oh.
and the lineup! Legion with the lineup there. good crossfire for Legion and Jaeger, making sure that they have each other's fronts or backs.
Whichever.
Whichever. He was in
But
front.
that was definitely good patience by the Legion. He didn't peek anything he didn't have to, although it did look like
Mhm.
he was thinking about coming out of the garage.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing he didn't, because he probably would have gotten picked off by the Zofia, and Jaeger just didn't have the health to win a 2v1.
Yeah. And with such little low health, Jaeger was still able to pick off Buck to make it into a 2v2, and that's all they needed. Good round for Team Wary there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
But yeah, we're going into round 5, tied up 2-2. This is going to be our first time seeing the bedroom played for this game. I kind of enjoy playing bedroom.
Yeah,
I
Jim
feel like
Bedroom
there's a
is
lot of
good.
fun things you can do with it.
Yeah. It's also annoying for attackers to constantly like try to watch CCTV windows, but it's also not a good idea to castle CCTV windows because then it doesn't
Attackers are
put
moving out to
enough
locate a
pressure
bomb
on
and
the
defuse it.
attacker.
Yeah, absolutely. When I see a bedroom defense, my first thought is clear CCTV. And
Definitely.
then figure it out from there, but you don't want anybody getting to that window and picking off somebody who's outside.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
And it looks like Castle is just gonna barricade construction window. He did use his castle for gym and bedroom window, so
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure they also have a couple ADSs in gym as well to protect the gym doorway
yeah.
and keep that castle from coming down. And it looks like the attackers are going to take my advice. They're going to go ahead and clear CC, make sure there's nobody in there, and then clear out cache as well. Once they have that controlled, they can leave somebody at flank watch and they can start working on jacuzzi wall as well.
Yeah, definitely. They already got Vigil pushed back into construction. They're taking control of CCTV now. And Vigil is gonna take one pick and going back into sight with no
Attackers recovered the
repercussion.
bomb diffuser.
Good pick for Vigil
Attackers
there.
dropped the
That was
diffuser.
also the Hibana.
Yeah, and I think she used
Drone ready.
2 of her charges, maybe? She may
Yeah,
have had a
she did.
third. So that's some utility the defenders don't have to worry about here.
Yeah. They just have to be patient with this logistics defense because attackers do have an ACOG and can hold a longer angle for them. What a pick
Through the
from
smoke,
Jaeger. Through the smoke, exactly.
immediately traded out
Buck's
by the buck.
traded.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Oh.
diffuser.
And Smoke says
Smoke.
my shotgun is better, and he gets 2 for the price of 1.
Is he gonna get it? Oh no, he's not getting it. Well, it's a 1v3 for Thatcher. He still has a diffuser to plant. Castle can run out of construction window or
It actually
bedroom
looks
window
like
here.
Smoke's outside. Oh no, never mind. That was Thatcher. I was so confused for a second.
I was like, wait. Vigil is gonna peek out CCTV window to pick off Thatcher, and that's a round for Team Wary. They did a really good job holding construction and then falling back into sight and still not giving up logistics, because when attackers get control of logistics, that would be harder for the defenders to actually defend the site there because they're just clumped in one little bedroom.
Yeah, especially when you have all the control that you had as an attacker. You just have so many angles that you can peek into the bedroom front.
Yeah,
Attackers
definitely.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
All right, so they are gonna go basement here for Team Wary. If they get this last round, that'll be a really good scoreline for them going into attack with 4-2.
Test is out and on the roam. Deploy, people.
They have an Ella and a Mozzie this time, and also a Bandit.
I imagine he'll be banditing the dirt walls and probably the church walls. Although if he wants to be funny, he's gonna
Yeah, he's
go
gonna Bandit the
ahead and
kitchen.
bandit.
Why not, dude?
Attackers
Before he
must
did that,
locate
I
and defuse
swear
the
to
bomb.
God, I was gonna make a joke about him putting bandit charges on the hatches. I did not expect him to actually do that. So maybe it'll catch someone off guard. I
Maybe.
very much doubt it. Ever since they reworked the hatches and how the reinforcements look, now they're completely flat, and you can't kind of hide a bandit battery in that little piece that kind of stuck up a little bit with the old hatches.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if Shabana tries to get the kitchen hatch?
Oh, that'll be so troll.
Drone is ready to go.
Drone's coming out. They know that Jaeger's upstairs. Habana droned him out earlier. He was in CC. He may have rotated. Not sure where he's at now.
Jaeger might be top blue stairs or even Raj. Or he's in lounge. He's in lounge. And then we got Vigil also playing below.
And that was really smart roaming. He showed his presence. He destroyed the drone that they had on him, and they didn't have any other drones to follow him. So now he's going to be able to waste a lot of time without not actually being on the third floor here.
Exactly. Now they have to try and figure out whether he's still there or not. Is he gonna shoot that drone though to reveal his position?
And in excellent time, the attackers are wasting so much time right now looking
Yeah.
for the Jaeger. They're down to 1 minute and 15 seconds, and
Oh, Bandit
EMP
tried
incoming.
to peek out.
Look at EMP grenade.
Oh no, did you see that? The Buck was in lounge and he didn't see Jaeger. He was just standing in the corner.
oh no.
And Jaeger was staring at him and his drone. What a good pick from Jaeger. And did he not see it? Oh, another pick from Team Wary. It's gonna be the Mozzie. They have the Mozzie playing in bar now, wasting even more time from the attackers.
Oh, he's
And
gonna
he's
go
finally
down,
gonna get
but
traded.
the attackers have 25 seconds to either go for frags or get the bomb down. They're going down blue stairs.
Exactly.
Vigil's playing behind the generator. There's gonna be a flash that goes out. It's not gonna do much to Vigil.
remaining.
He can still see completely. He
Attackers
sees the
bomb
Habana,
has
takes
been
her
dropped.
out,
10 seconds to go.
and
Habana was
now it's a
definitely
1v2.
And Vigil takes out Thatcher. Good
That's another round one for Wary.
Yes, definitely. Good round for Wary there. Man, I really want to see a replay on that Jaeger kill into
Oh, me
Buck.
too.
Jaeger looked at Buck's drone, looked at Buck while on his drone, and shoots him in the face.
Wary was off to a little bit of a slow start, but they managed to make a 4-2 split on defense. So this is kind of how we expect the map to go. This could be anyone's game at this point.
Definitely. It's gonna be a Doc, Smokade, Jaeger, and Maestro for Team Rated Gaming.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And it looks like they're gonna opt to go to CCTV first. Not unexpected. Looks like Kaid's gonna open up the holes just so sound travels through it. I'm not sure why he would need to, since he's Kaid. He can just throw them on there. And shouldn't really be playing on the wall. Looks like we're gonna have Doc playing in the garage. I feel like that's a pretty common pick. If you're gonna have anybody in the garage,
10
it's gonna
seconds
be
remaining.
Doc with an ACOG.
You will
Yes.
5 seconds
He's
left.
most likely gonna be playing Raptors, and it
Attackers
looks
are moving
like
out to locate a bomb
Jaeger
and
will
defuse
be
it.
playing downstairs as well. He's gonna go into basement.
Looks like we're remembering to get default cameras. That's good. It was something that Rated kind of struggled with a little bit there in the beginning.
Yeah, and we have Cade here.
bomb has
He
been
might
located.
be tricking the wall. And Jaeger is watching for maybe a Sophia below.
reloading.
And Kaid's not able to get it
Cade.
off.
Yeah.
So wall's open, and if you're Kaid, you're in not a great place.
Definitely. He's trapped in the middle there. He could run towards the shield, but Doc is gonna contest outside from rafters. We'll see if we can get this thermite pick.
That's gonna be Buck falling off, but
And Doc will
traded
be
out is
taken
the
out.
Doc. You know, if there was anybody on like the construction side right now, that Kaid would have been dead so long
Oh, yeah.
ago. But it looks like they took a while to rotate there. Kaid's actually gonna pick off Show, who's playing the Zofia.
They
And it's a
do still have the
3v4.
shield there. And Zofia wasn't able to get the shield, so
About to get hot.
Jaeger's taking off IQ off the board. It's gonna be a 4v2.
And there we go. There's the pick I was talking about. That's gonna be Kaid falling off. Plant's actually gonna be going down. But he falls off because he gets smoked and then taken out by Bob on the smoke.
And he's gonna be taken out from construction by the game here. I was gonna say they were already planting, but the thermite wasn't really watching for the plant there. So it's a little sketchy, but good run for Rated Gaming and making sure that even with the wall open, that they were able to still take control of the site.
Yeah, I think overall, the attackers did a decent job. Their attack starting out was a little one-sided, so the defenders were able to kind of all look in the same place and not have to worry about their backs. I would have liked to see more of a pinch occurring, putting somebody, probably two people, having them push from like the construction side. Once you get that wall open, because once you get the wall open, you can't
Attackers
have
need to
5
locate
people out
and
on the
defuse
balcony.
bombs.
Exactly, and also they did get a pick from the Doc playing in garage, so they could have also rotated into garage and pinch from the main wall and garage rafters, and they probably could have taken control of at least CCTV there.
Yeah, if you kill the person in garage, you have to take garage.
Exactly.
It's such a power position if you're an attacker.
10 seconds to go.
So now we're setting up downstairs in church.
5 seconds
I do like that shield that Smoke's putting up, just in case the kitchen hatch blows open.
Moving out to locate
He's
a
not
bomb
going to be able to
and
be shot from there.
That's a pretty good shield. I don't think I've seen that one before.
No, I like that. I know when that hatch opens, if I'm playing downstairs, I'm like, well, where can I be where they can't shoot my toes?
Exactly. So they are gonna open up dirt here. No contest from the defense side. And Buck is already in kitchen, so
Yeah, no hesitation here.
The attack bomb diffuser has been dropped.
And I'm not sure if there's any defenders that are actively roaming. It doesn't look like there are.
yeah, it looks like they're gonna turtle here. So kitchen hatch is gonna be taken out. Kate still has a
Attackers recovered their diffuser.
Electroclaw.
Gas
Yes. God. Brain fart, dude.
Yeah, I like using that Electroclaw. It's a really easy one to trick, especially with Thatcher still on the board. But it's also really easy to counter if you're Thatcher. Just throw all your Thatchers out at the same time. Your Thermite's putting his charge down, and you're good to go. You see Buck
And
trying to get an angle onto one of the defenders. Oh, they're just gonna drop down.
yeah.
There's no one to
Unfortunately,
contest it,
Oh, he's,
except for the Maestro cam.
that's unfortunate. And Maestro is gonna be taken down with Cade. And now they can plant once again. Hibana's planting. Maestro is still in church. Someone is stuck in the hallway. It might have been me. Oh no, Jaeger is upstairs in the kitchen. And that'll be a round for rated gaming.
Wow.
That's
And that's why
unfortunate that
you
they
want
didn't
flank
move.
drones.
Yeah, exactly. And they could have left somebody upstairs instead of the Buck and the Hibana dropping. The Buck could have stayed upstairs, Hibana drops, and just watched the flank from main stairs.
Yeah, you need to have somebody there, just so that doesn't happen.
Good rotate from Jaeger there as well. Even with them turtling, he decided to rotate up with his teammates dying in the site, and he probably realized that everyone just dropped into site or got into site through dirt and the hatch. So he rotated up, got some picks. So good round for rated gaming.
Yeah, this is right now as close as it can get. It's 4-4, and I feel like
Defenders protect
a
your
number
bombs.
of times it hasn't.
By
The
attackers.
rounds haven't been super one-sided. They've been like coming down to the wire every single round. Like these
Yeah.
are two very evenly matched teams.
And this
Bomb
is
located by
exactly the games we want to see here. So it looks like they are gonna
Attackers have
reinforce
discovered the
towards
location
cash
of a
room
bomb.
and Playday. It's gonna be Mute and Smoke. They will reinforce the 3 walls and red stairs, but not cash wall
5 seconds left.
or CCTV wall. Oh,
Attackers
okay.
objective
Never mind. Jaeger's finally reinforcing cash wall. So there we go.
And just a mid-game poll that we had go out. Looks like the percentages are not as close. We got Team Wary here with 75% of the vote and Rated Gaming with 25%. So I believe earlier Team Wary was actually polling lower than Rated Gaming. So it looks like some people have started to see them play, and they have faith in this team.
Yeah, and they're gonna try and open up Jacuzzi wall here. Bandit, or no, the Cade wasn't gonna be able to trick the wall. They had a Zofia go into Dream bedroom window as well. This upside down rappel is giving me anxiety.
I know.
And there goes the frags coming out from Buck, getting retraded by, oh my god, that was so close. A C4 coming from below. And he's running up the stairs and it's gonna get picked by the Buck. Oh no, Smoke. There's gonna be 2 people on the breach.
Oh, and Smoke's gonna be taken out. I think Sound may have sounded a little
Yeah.
because he was looking around like he had no idea where anything was coming from.
I know. He threw the smoke towards the trash can in the bathroom and then looked away and then saw that there was 2 people on the breach by him. But good round there for Team Wary on their attack. It's a very good take, very good flank watch from Buck, making sure that the Cade wasn't able to just run back upstairs after the C4. And a really good shot to Jaeger there.
Yeah, no, that was really, really nice. Team Wary now 1 point away from match point. If they win one more round, they at the very least will get 1 point in their favor for the tie. But hopefully they
Attackers need to
can
locate and defuse as
win
many
2
bombs as
more
they can.
and then even up their score line to be 1-1.
Oh no, it's good kid says that he gave up on this game. That's not good. So they are gonna go towards CCTV and cash again with the bandit this time instead of the Cade. And they are gonna have Doc playing below again.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty similar to their setup the first time around.
And defuse
Hopefully this time the attackers are able to recognize that it's the same strat here, and they kind of change up their attack a little bit. I'd like
Yeah,
to see
make
some
sure someone-
counterplay here.
Yeah, make sure someone is watching that CCTV window so nobody can get behind the shield. Or have Zofia take out the shield. But one problem here for Team Wearing, they didn't bring the Thatcher this time, and that's a Zofia pick into the Jaeger. Jaeger is down.
Doc's still in garage though. I think they had both Jaeger and Doc in there. And I
Sophia's trying to switch.
semi-automatic.
Yeah. Oh.
Attackers
Is she
recovered the
gonna burn off the ADS? Okay. Alright.
Did
There
that
we go.
get the charge?
Yes, it did. It got the Maestro cam. So no more Maestro cam watching outside CCTV.
However, Bandit's still on the wall and able to trick. At this point, you need
Yeah.
to send your buck below, and you need to buck out the floor beneath Bandit and push him off that wall. Otherwise, you're not getting this open, and you're wasting a ton of time trying to
And
force
Buck goes
this.
down to Dog, so that's unfortunate. Also, it's unfortunate that Sophia already used her concussions, so she can't really help the Thermite get the wall here anymore. I guess they were trying to pick off the Bandit, but was not able to. So now they're just kind of stuck outside the wall, trying to figure out where to push at this time.
Sophia taking a ton of damage. I'm not exactly sure where from.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they... Oh,
Wait.
what is...
That's
oh.
not in the right place.
That-
It's too far up. You need to come back about 3 panels.
That's a little bit unfortunate. Cabana charges, and Bennett is gonna take out the Sophia. Thermite is still outside the balcony trying to get the wall, but you pretty much can't. Alright, now he's gonna go to garage where the Doc is still in rafters. Hopefully his teammate called out that he's still in rafters.
Oh, and there's a Maestro cam, so Doc should know that he's here.
That's unfortunate time.
And this round just fell apart
Maestro
for the attackers.
is just gonna go up the stairs knowing that there's Doc on rafters. Good crossfire for Bandit though. Watching that window.
15 seconds to go.
Oh, Hibana. It looks like she's crawling. Oh no, she's on the floor.
Yeah,
And
and
she's
honestly,
slowly
she
dying.
should just be
5 seconds.
laying down, talking to her team about what happened in that round and how
Yeah.
they can't have it happen again.
Operators, you are out of time.
Yeah, definitely. I think once they realized that they couldn't get the main wall, they could have just rotated into construction and tried to get that wall because they still had a nade. So even if Bandit was tricking construction wall, they would have been able to get Bandit off of it with Sledge's nades. But
Yeah, and I'm not sure how long Wary's been a team, but it just seems like there wasn't like the map knowledge on how you can take that site vertically in order to take it horizontally, because they
Yeah.
attacked it very horizontally and they weren't able to get bandit off the wall. And
Yeah.
the defenders didn't have anybody
Attackers
playing
need to
below in the
locate and
lounge
defuse as
area
many
to
bombs as they
contest
can.
an attacker down there. So you need to be able to tell your Sophia or your Buck to go into lounge and open up that floor and get the bandit charges off, especially if you don't have a Thatcher.
Yeah. I'm not sure why they stopped playing the Thatcher. It was actually helping them a lot, especially with the amount of utility that rated gaming has. And but the Bug just couldn't go below underneath to help out Thermite
10
and get the
seconds to
wall,
insertion.
and the Sophia couldn't either. So
5
that's
seconds remaining.
unfortunate for Team Wearing, and maybe next time they
Attackers
can
are
try and
moving.
see how they can take that vertical control.
And here we are kicking off the round. We're already opening up the dirt tunnel, which is good. We do have a Habana and a Thermite, so they're going to be able to get hatches open, and they're going to be able to open up any other reinforcements that they need to. I'd like to see Church Wall get opened up if they're going to push from that direction. Otherwise, might as well commit to the dirt blue take. Buck almost losing his life as he tries to nade the Kaid off of the
Well,
kitchen
he
hatch.
doesn't have nades anymore, but
Oh, that's right.
RIP nades. But Sledge is trying to nade it. I'm not sure if they got the K charge.
Looks like they did. Habana's going off. Flashbang's being thrown out. She doesn't see anybody, so hopefully she doesn't stay here too long. I like the angle that they're holding outside just to make sure nobody rotates up the stairs and into
Attackers have
kitchen.
recovered their diffuser.
Hopefully they hold it post plant this time.
Yeah, and it looks like Smoke is gonna peek this hatch,
Oh, he
taking a
almost got
lot
that
of
there.
damage from Hibana. I mean, so far, good crossfires overall from Rated Gaming. Oh, what a pick from Jaeger into the Sophia in dirt. And now they're smoked out.
Attackers have dropped
And they're
the
just
bomb.
going to use those smokes to keep delaying time. And Buck's downed on the main stairs right now.
Oh
Getting
no, Buck
finished
got
off.
picked off.
Man, this game has been back and forth.
Oh man, trades after trades. It looks Kibana is down main stairs, so taking a lot of damage.
C4
The
is not
Nitro
gonna
isn't gonna
connect.
be able to get him. That's 2 C4 wasted on Rated Gaming side. There is still, I think Smoke still has 1 canister. Oh no, Hibana. Oh, unfortunate. She was running. It's gonna be a 4v1 for Rated Gaming, and the last
15
guy
seconds
left
left.
is Thermite.
And he's going to run down dirt tunnel.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
don't think he can make it there in time or
No,
kill 4
not with-
people.
5 seconds
Not
remaining.
with Smoke watching the tunnel.
Nice
He
shot,
is
though.
gonna get pick into my show, so yeah, definitely a nice shot.
If anything, if you're in that position, boost the score line a little bit.
Pad the stats.
Exactly. And that's going to put us into match point. So we've got Rated Gaming, who will either walk away with a win or a tie. Because there is no overtime.
No overtime, so this is it for Team Wary. They either tie it or Rated Gaming takes it home.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And it looks like the final defense on Clubhouse is going to be a last stand in the bedroom.
Yeah, and they're gonna have the bandit tricking here. They have a castle,
Try!
so they could castle bedroom window once again.
Reinforcing the wall!
10 seconds to go.
They did reinforce gym window,
5 seconds left.
and there's gonna be ADSs and gym to help out
Attackers
the
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
bandit over here. Oh, you got this. There you go.
Some pre-fires coming out through the windows. They're going to take the castle off of the gym window there by the Zofia. And I love being a caster and seeing the outlines and seeing those shots through windows and walls. And you're like, if you just moved your mouse a half
I
inch,
know.
you would find yourself just a lucky pick.
So they do have a drone in logistics, and they know the position of the one playing there. But there is one playing main stairs. Oh, what a pick into Buck.
It's gonna be Rome on the
He
mute, and I was
is
just gonna say
alone.
too, they didn't
Oh,
clear CC
no.
or anything, and they're being absolutely punished for it.
They do have jacuzzi wall open, but it's gonna be hard for Team Wary to get into sight here, especially without clearing cash or logistics. With also 5 people still alive on defense, it's gonna be a tough one. Tough stake for Team Wary.
Yeah, and I mean, they do have 5. They are incredibly low HP. They only have 2 healthy people. Never mind. As they come in, guns a-blazing. And they get 2 for their trouble. And a 3rd.
Oh no!
And what a turnaround by Team Wary.
Please
It's
watch
gonna
the
go
door.
down.
So we
Ito's
have
gonna
Gator
rotate into logistics.
logistics. Hopefully they do have their flanks covered.
Oh,
And it looks like they do! Team Wary does it! How did they even do that? They just got into sight and got picks after picks after picks.
and there is no
Incredible.
overtime.
There is no overtime, so that will be a tie for Rated Gaming and Team